So it was a few years ago, quite a few years ago, and I got called to do this part in this movie. And I'm from the church world, and I had just had a baby, so I was kind of thick in the waist and cute in the face, as my daddy used to say. And I was complaining about my size. I was at the studio. My husband was working with his friend, Heavy D, who was still with us at the time. And I'm complaining about my weight, complaining about will I be good? And, I'm not an actress, I'm a singer. And I'm complaining about my weight while I'm eating chips. And Heavy says to me, "You're only going to go as far as your discipline will take you." Man, that hit me like a ton of bricks. So while I'm complaining about something, I'm doing the very thing that I'm complaining about. And it struck me that if I don't have the discipline to do what I need to do to get where I'm trying to go, I'll never get there. I don't care how many connections I have. I don't care how much I fast and pray. You have to do the work, and you have to be disciplined enough. Listen, I have to get up early every morning to do this, and I love it. But what I don't do is go to bed on time. So what I can't do is get up and complain to y'all when I didn't do what I was supposed to do, right? I can't complain about my weight if I don't work out. I can't complain about my business not being proactive if I'm not written it down. If I don't have a vision, a plan, if I've not put things in order. You can't be complaining when you don't have the discipline to do the work. Discipline means saying no to yourself. Discipline means going anyway, even when you're tired and you don't have everything that you feel you need to have. Discipline is whipping your shape into subjection, whipping your mind and your body into greatness, right? And it can't happen with, "Oh, I want to and I can't, I wish, and you don't understand, it's genetic and it's my family and I can't, and blah, 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 blah." I've heard some of the most amazing stories from people with no arms who went on to be in a triathlon. I heard a story today about a little boy who graduated valedictorian and was homeless and still gave the commencement speech and encouraged everybody. Homeless. But he had the discipline to keep going to school, the discipline to keep being great. Do you have the discipline to live the great life that you dream about? I know we all dream about great things. I know we aspire to do amazing things, but do we have the discipline it takes to get there? I learned a lesson that day that my friend Heavy said that to me, and I've held that with me in my heart. Erica, do you have the discipline to do all these things that God has called you to do? So when you ask me how, I do it through the grace of God, but discipline is how. And I believe if I can do it, so can you. That is my Ericaism for the day, ladies and gentlemen. Love you, and I mean it. That's a rough one. It slaps you in your face.